This is a book review of The Art of Frank Cho. This is a retrospective, 20 years. So I've recently bought the Marvel Art of Frank Cho. Well, this covers a lot more material than that, but I must admit it's still a brilliant volume, The Art of the Marvel Art of Frank Cho. But this is The Art of Frank Cho, just to confuse. This one's got about 330 odd pages, colour and black and white, and just all the way through. Just really on really nice quality paper. This book came out in 2020 and it's from Flesk Publications. So Flesk Publications, and just going to run through the book. So there's the contents. So it's quite a bit of stuff. You've got early works, comics and cartoons, Beauty and the Beasts, you've got Savages, creator owned, you've got drawings and paintings, you've got Marvel, interview, and obviously at the end, DC. So I'm just going to run through those. You've got some stunning pics. He loves dinosaurs. Lots and lots of dinosaurs. If you love dinosaurs, you've got a lot of dinosaurs in here. Apparently did a lovely, where is it? I'm just probably going to now miss it. Oh, Tarzan. Absolutely good. Just a pity he never did the Tarzan. I would have loved to have seen lots of work of Tarzan. That's one of those things. Tarzan. And then on to Liberty Meadows. I loved Liberty Meadows. Just a great series. I think it's about 3 or 4 volumes. Obviously all the Image comics, etc. Absolutely superb. It's also nice to see the pencil sketches as well as the ink, and then of course the final without all of the titles and things. Just brilliant. Then on from there, you've got a number of other works. Absolutely beautiful. Desha Torres. You've also got, of course, lots and lots of Jungle Queens, Jungle Girls, and all those sort of things. Absolutely glorious. And again, lots of brilliant. Now, I must admit, personally, I wish it would be more black and white. I mean, I love this book, for it's got a lot of great pics of colour, but quite often, actually, I think for seeing it as the artwork, it's really nice to see it in the inked form, or even the pencil sketch, more so than the colours, absolutely brilliant. I mean, there's no question about that. But I have to say, I actually prefer to see it in that form. But then again, that's probably because British comics, I'm just used to all the British comics being black and white. So when it comes to black and white, that's why I love all those old Marvel black and white mags from the 70s. Of course, got a brilliant Conan there. And then on to creator owned. You've got the Skyborn collected hardcover. Got that. And then you've got some absolutely stunning, I love the zombies here. Zombie King. Must admit, that's one I've never read, Zombie King. And then you've got some beautiful pen studies there. Absolutely glorious. Really inspirational. I must admit, I just look at it and think, wow. And he mentions Franklin Booth. And I guess that obviously, just that stuff, well, I love it. Absolutely love that. Just so, and the thing is, if it was coloured, I expect it was sort of, you wouldn't probably see it as so detailed as that. I just loved real close up, and you think, wow. Marvel Comics. Then obviously went into Marvel Comics, and you've got obviously Spider-Man there, Spider-Man issue 5, the Marvel Knights, and of course you had Shanna the She-Devil. I love that series. That was a great series. Also did lots of great covers as well. And then on to Miss Marvel, and I love these ones. Marvel action figure box art. Really odd choice as well. Electro? Really? Well, I suppose, probably the film, I suppose, but just odd choice. Electro is not one of his characters I ever... Yeah, some odd choices there, but I mean, it's good choices as well, of course. Then X-Men, superb. Oh, an absolutely stunning one there, Savage Wolverine. I love that one. This one's totally awesome Hulk. You've got the original pencil sketch, and then you've got the ink. Wow. Oh, Venom's pretty impressive there. And then he's got this lovely interview, which is really good. I love also, he puts a bit, obviously, his early artwork as well. 1980s, John Byrne ruled the comic book industry. I loved John Byrne's work. I love that Fantastic Four run. It was absolutely superb. Alpha Flight as well. I love that. Got the omnibus edition, just superb. I love it, seeing that lovely. Wish there'd be more pictures of this. I would have loved to have seen more. He's got him just painting, obviously, a dinosaur there. And he loves his dinosaurs, clearly. And wow, just really glorious. Then you've got DC. Now, I've got the poster book recently, so quite a lot of this material I've seen already with the poster book. You've got a lot of Harley Quinn. You've got a little bit of Wonder Woman. You've obviously got Poison Ivy, etc. And then I think I love his, just absolutely love his ink work there. Finished ink, just beautiful. Look at that, just glorious. Well, this book is just absolutely stunning. Oops. And also it's quite heavy. You just notice I nearly dropped the book. It's had a few bashes already, so it's yeah, it's one of those sorts of things with these sort of heavy books. You often have to really be quite careful how you pick them up. But I think this is an absolute book. Now, I've got the Marvel Heart of Frank Cho. I love that as well. But this, I have to say, is far superior. And I'm looking for, there's a new, nearly bashed it again, new volume coming out fairly shortly of some more additional work of Frank Cho. And I am looking forward to that. So great collection. And of course, there's lots of other collections of Frank Cho. But I think this one is probably, if you want to get fair coverage of all of the work he's done for the last 20 years, I don't think you can get better than this. This is absolutely, I wish more art of collections were as good as this, because I've got a few where I look at and think, it's so bitter, you know, you think, so sad. You think, the artist is superb, why haven't they done a better job? This, they've done an absolutely awesome job. I think this is really great, and I loved it. Totally recommended. So, superb volume,